Well, welcome to a building with Jim. It is a building, and it's with me. Right, there's a joke done. Hopefully, you guys, audio is alright. I'm using the old microphone because, well, my voice is a bit currently. And I probably need to nick a few drinks to get them a bit more lubricated, should we say. Other than that, yeah. So, I decided to pretty much I don't know. The previous world, I kind of got a bit bored with the height of it, and I wanted to do a bit more building, and I might do more in the walk and talk world, but this might be the new one, depending on the shift. So, what have we done is I've messed with texturing, and the roads exist, and it's just not really a. I don't know. It's interesting, but. I've got sort of, well, wasn't a village. The village had been gone. Vaults and inhabitants. And I've started to build well, it's going to be a bridge here with a lake. Or perhaps a river leading up to it at some point potentially. There is a chance to do that there. And I've created a small hut. That's just got hiding all the blocks that use the road. So I don't have to try and collect them all up and just go in there and have templates sorted out, and I made a building. And I've also, if I remembered right, lowered my video setting brightness to 30, because that apparently does quite wonders for shading and such. So I've made quite a dramatic building. A town hall, a library, is something along the lines of greatness. It's less painstaking in this guy there, right? So it has done that, and it is very interesting. There's some basic texturing. Problem is, I am not this side of Minecraft. This little building with massive texture mixing. So it was really my first real proper stab at doing it seriously, and I don't know. I kind of ran up to the wood and kind of didn't. Well, I wanted pillars, and I realised I didn't have enough blocks, so I would need to probably plan out something that would work better with texturing as a square than a complex shape like this, but it kind of works, and then the lighting effects has light at the bottom, light at the top, it's like darkens in the middle, and same at the top here with the light coming from the bottom and running up for the top and running out, so yeah. It's a grand building. Interesting note of this building is there's a lower floor, which has got a nice checkered floor. There's literally nothing else in here, and then you come down here, and then you have the basement, which is another interesting floor pattern design. Also a big empty room that I lit up completely. So the thing with having your lighting on 30 is you have to light up rooms, and I'm not used to dark spaces always light them up. So yeah. But on this, dark spaces will not spawn mobs probably, so interesting to note. But yeah, there's a bunch of very odd chandeliers here. And top floor is just this. So yeah, there isn't much else, but we can quickly. But that's it, so this is bright. There's still dark spaces there, surprisingly enough, but so cranking brightness onto max here. Like I said, it's just lost. There is, funny enough, something to do, but default does actually show it as well, to be fair. But 30 is a lot more dramatic with it, because you kind of still see. So I guess it depends on preference. But I do actually wonder how is this lit up. But who knows? Anyway. I thought this world I can just build a bit more and do a bit more sort of probably larger, a bit more experimentation. I mean the roof is a simple copy and paste basically, but hand built, mind you. So yeah, perhaps I'll experiment and I'll learn more. But yeah, I don't know what else to say. Let's quickly go on to the other walk and talk world, which is this one, which is all aptly named. So we're back to this. Actually, we can probably trick it back on for fun. Brightness 30. So let's have a quick experimentation around. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... I am blind, I feel like. Tools and utility, they're in there apparently. Am I blind? There they are. There's an aircraft flying above. Sounds like a helicopter. Whoopsie doodle. So. Let's have a bit of a look back and got the old treehouse. Bit of weird experimentation with those lights, the pillars. And this. I still think this is simply quite good, to be fair. For a flat surface, it's still quite clean. I mean, the lighting's made it a bit darker in here, a bit dramatic, I guess. And then there's the rest of this as well, which was very interesting buildings. Move around here. It does quite affect the tunnel. Feels dull, I guess. Yeah, light, well, it's quite sunny as well, so that's going to counter myself as well. Ooh, very dull in here. Actually, did I ever light this up? I think I did. So this is just dark due to not actually having it finished. And you come around here. Yeah, this is... I mean, it is a lot more dramatic lighting. So there is stock in a the whole level 30 lighting. It also means if you want something bright, you need an absolute bulk ton of lights. I suppose we can do a quick run around. I mean, I don't have a lot to show off, to be fair. It only took... I mean, I can fly. Don't use a lighter enough really to amazing skills on it, but other than that, flying up to be fair, a bit quicker. Then we have this old thing. Then we go into here. To later, and you get up here, and then you're here, and then this should be familiar to everyone. For the vine climb, and then we're over here. Then you're in here, so yeah, this is definitely a fair bit more dramatic in lighting. They're very dark in places, but just changed the mood. I suppose it depends on how functional you want it. You going for mood building or you going for functional? Just do something, doesn't it? we're down here. I suppose it's a bit more dynamic, I guess, to describe it. And then we can actually carry on to the town, which is where I presume it would go absolutely bananas. We can go down some of the fun streets as usual. There's lights literally just everywhere. These amazing sound effects. It's dramatic, it's dull, it's feels like how it is, it's quite enclosed. So I can't quite remember exactly where I showed you last, but this side is complete, full of houses. Building, I think it's like a 2-level system I made, so 2 houses on top of each other, practically. Got another 2 houses here, I believe. One here, one here. Going down here, I think I must have shown you this. We have this house, which is even more loose than the other ones, which don't have an interior. It is simply Patinkin. This tunnel. And yeah. And what's kind of bored me to death slightly, and I might, as I might finish, I might notice this. It's a bit of terrain for this waterway. So it is kind of neat. And I've sort of Mountain Fortress doomed it to oblivion. So anyways, when I fancy building a random castle, I might have a good base to build one, but yeah, who knows. But it is very much, I said Mountain Fortress Doom. It's kind of is comical what it is. It's, I don't know how to describe it quite exactly right, but it is a bit of an odd one. This pig used to be down here, and he kept climbing and climbing and climbing on his building floors. He's up here now. But yeah, that's what I feel like creating a random fortress in this mountain. I will do, and then who knows whether to carry on further, because I kind of blocked it off. It's probably going to be down here technically, and then it'll fall down. I've had to carry on this long trail of building connecting to each other and all that nonsense. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. I know I'm never particularly the most organised in these macro videos anymore, but I still like to build occasionally, so gets my creative juices flowing, and it is relaxing. So yeah, what else to talk about? Well, I suppose we can celebrate the fact I've made 136 subscribers currently as of recording, which is lovely, lovely jubbly. And yeah, quite nice to celebrate that in some sense. But I'm thinking well, to be fair, we've not made 100, but we've done quite well. I think we've pretty much doubled since last year. I had this actually saved over, thankfully. We've done quite well so far on views, generally. Rainfield, as usual, does randomly well. Totally Survival's doing quite well, as is this is my second most viewed video over the original Battleship. Saying this was intended to do well, it did well, but this just did randomly do well. And also some of these are doing quite well, some of these Gmod ones, but generally looking quite neat on views. Anyway, do like and subscribe, and do check out this. Like I said, it was 3 hours of footage. It took about me a good 5 hours of editing, and I think it's a bit better, or this is a shorter version of what this would turn into. So, you know, I edited a bit, and there's a skit, as you can see in Gmod. I did, because I was kind of thinking, well, how do I make it just not just a simple montage, by making it just a very long montage, effectively, and I tried to do a bit of balancing of sort of expectations, audio, make sure there's enough context in the clip, so you're not just seeing a fragment, you know, it's like, oh, bang, he's dead, oh, bang, he's dead, there's a bit of, you know, running around, a bit of, ooh, 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 and then, you know, miniature stories of how that clip would go is the idea. So you see me run around a corner, and go, oh, look, there's a person run up to him. And then whatever I do, hit him with melee, hit him with a flamethrower, you know, one of them is... It's generally, if I'm on a map, I give you enough context of how I've got in a situation where I get the kills, because generally it was a lot of... not much. Anyway. Yeah, I'll stop rambling, because I hope you guys enjoyed, and see you in the next one. And goodbye!